It's the NFL on EA Sports, and all eyes are on Javonte Williams. He'll be a focal point of his offense this week. It's the Browns and the Chiefs, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The final 4 weeks of the NFL regular season is upon us. Welcome to the home stretch. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. Partner, it's week 15. Just feels like a horse race. We're at the top of the stretch. Now it's the sprint for home.
And up until this point, Mike, every team's goal is, can we be in the conversation for the playoffs in this final 4-week stretch? Where here we are. And if you've done that, well, man, there is nothing more exciting than playing NFL football at the end of the regular season when you're in playoff contention. But for those who aren't, this is where you have an opportunity as a player to extend your career, get invited back to training camp next season. A lot of are made at the and a lot of individual players' careers are made down the stretch here in these final couple weeks.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Chiefs come out with the face of the NFL, Patrick Mahomes. 2-time regular season MVP, 3-time Super Bowl MVP. Year, best in the business at the helm for KC, Greg.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him, and if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, he's going to be a hard group to beat.
Now he'll run. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Chiefs first down.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Pacheco. Oh!
Isaiah Pacheco, a gain of 9 yards. And a first down on the Chiefs.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's caught. Travis Kelce. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 7th play of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. They put Kelce in motion. Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. Got a man. It's Kelce. Complete. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. And in motion is Brown. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. Myles Garrett, the All-Pro, there to bring him down. On 4th down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Chiefs are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. And they're led by their quarterback from the University of Pittsburgh. It's Kenny Pickett.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun is Pickett. He's got it in the hands of Elijah Moore. They pick up 17 through the air. It's a Browns 1st down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Pickett to throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They get the former number 10 overall pick, Jedrick Wills. Throwing on 2nd down. Pickett. Catch made. That's Woods. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It's now 3rd down.
On the play fake, it's Pickett. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
From the shotgun, here's Pickett. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Trent McDuffie right there with the tight defensive coverage. 4th down, Dustin Hopkins now for the Browns field goal. This about as short as you can get. Hopkins' kick is good. And the Browns will tie the game at 3 apiece.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently 2nd in that category. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Mahomes. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. To throw is Mahomes. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there, and it's going to bring up 4th down. On comes the Chiefs punter. This is taken at the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Browns offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Still plenty to play for as the temperatures dip and we hit the final month, the money month of the season. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A 2nd down throw for Pickett. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down. The motion man here is Woods. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
The timing of the jet sweep is critical. If you can get the ball carrier past the end man on the line, typically there's a lot of space downfield, but give credit to the defense. They saw this one play out, they reacted quickly, and they're able to throw him down for a loss.
The defense not biting. They stay at home, stop the quarterback. No gain on the play.
It's 3rd down and 12.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Pickett. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will have a 1st down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. A first down throw for Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So a field goal apiece here in that first quarter. 3-all is the score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing is Mahomes. We'll try to set up the screen here with Pacheco. He's going to have the first down. And that one good for 9, and the drive continues.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. One of the tight ends motions right. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. They put Kelsey in motion. On 3rd down, Mahomes. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end. But in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both. And when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes
To the goal line and in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Chiefs. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs take a 10-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Browns offense getting set to get back to work. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
Second down and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Here we go, set, roll, ready, go.
They'll go again with Williams. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. Now a 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
He'll try to run for it with Williams.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Here's Corey Bojorquez now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And the numbers will show he's been one of the top quarterbacks in the league all season long, right up there among the leaders in passing yards. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. They put Kelce in motion. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. He's got his tight end. It's Kelce. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Right back to Kelce again. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The Browns offense ready to come back out for this next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Moore going in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
A give, and here comes Williams. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, Cleveland.
We've seen 3rd down really turn into a pass-happy down throughout the league, and I think This is an example of the play caller kind of using that to his advantage. Keep the defense off guard, keeps the ball on the ground, extend this possession.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Pickett to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here's Gainwell. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
From the gun is Pickett. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he is on to punt for Cleveland. Taken at the 19. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Here come the Chiefs and last year's Super Bowl MVP, Patrick Mahomes, for their next drive. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. A quick slant that is caught by Kelce. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. They put Kelce in motion. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Caught by the tight end, Wiley. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelce.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
3rd and 5. Mahomes now to throw again. He'll try and get there on the ground. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He'll run again. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. for now. Plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. And those two are tied up as they play the second quarter. From there, we'll head down to the Big Easy. Check on the Saints at home at the Superdome. And they have the lead over the visiting Washington Commanders at halftime. Derek Carr having as hot a start as you can. 4 first-half touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium to see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Nelson Aguilar, a touchdown reception. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Browns offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They're in a 10-point hold. It's 13-3 as this drive starts with first down. From the shotgun, here's Pickett. That's the big tight end, Jordan Akins. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the ground, Gainwell. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. Throwing Pickett. This one caught by Akins. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on third down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll go with Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
What can they do here on third down and 7? Pickett to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes coming out for their next drive. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he'll get this up to the 22.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Whoa! And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They put Kelce in motion. First and 10 for Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelce. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he's in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, KC. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will extend this third-quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Drew Tranquill up to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Now Pickett. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
14 on the pickup. It's a Browns 1st down.
That's good for
They'll go play action with Pickett. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Here's a run. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
no gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At
The motion man here is Woods. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1. The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. Here's Pickett now. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Browns.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Extra point up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns are able to cut the deficit to 10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And it'll be brought down shy of the 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Chiefs.
They'll motion a tight end right. 1st down throw. Mahomes got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So a pair of 1st downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They put the tight end Brown in motion. This one complete right side. Not just a 1st down, but reception number 70 on the season.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
He'll get this complete to Wiley, his tight end. 2nd and a yard. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Denzel Ward in there defensively to knock it away.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
On the return, it's Jerome Ford. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Pickett throwing here on 1st and 10. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10.